Oh, sorry. MLP series review, season 5, episode 11. Party pooped. Uh, this was a Pinkie Pie episode. It made very little sense. I didn't really care for it too much. It had some decent parts, but it wasn't anything special. Um, Yaks come from Yakistan, and Twilight is trying to become friends with them, and they're just troublesome about everything. So they want Pinkie to throw a party for them so that they are happy. And Pinkie's trying to make them happy with these different things, but none of it works. So then she's gonna go to Yakistan to try and see what they like. And she goes, and then she accidentally gets sent all the way back. And then she realizes maybe we should just not try to make it like their place. Um, and I already instantly thought of that. I was because at the beginning, what happens is Twilight's like, we made you like traditional Yakistan food, and it's like you're not gonna make. It's like if Africans came here to a party that I was throwing, and I was like, I'm gonna make traditional African food, and it's like I can't make African food that's as good as the food that Africans can make themselves. So it's not going to be as good. There's no point. Why would you? Why would you try to make something that they themselves make better than you when they come? You make your thing and say, oh, hopefully you like this. It's our specialty, and it's like the people here love it or whatever. Like I wouldn't go to Africa expecting to eat American food. I go to Africa just expecting to eat African food. So that was already a moot point. And then the time just disparity was awful. Like this episode made no sense because Twilight's they the thing is they didn't even have to do that, and they did, and it's like you're killing your own timeline, guys, because Twilight's when Princess Celestia gets here tonight for the friendship party. So it's like, okay, so Princess Celestia, it's a day. You've got a day. And Pinkie is trying to they're trying to get she's trying to get all the way to Yakistan in a day, and it's further north than the Crystal Empire. Like, what? How are you traveling that you're expecting to travel that far, then travel all the way back, and then uh plan a party based on that entire trip? Like there's no way. It's there's no way. And then I, I just don't even understand. Cherry Jubilee's in this episode. Cool. I like Cherry Jubilee. Um, she's going with Pinkie. Like they're on a cart or whatever with the horses pulling it, and they fall asleep and they almost fall off the cliff into a ravine. And then they do fall off the cliff into a ravine, and it's like, okay, so they should be dead. And it's like, no, the Wonderbolt saved us, and it's like that's an entire cart with 4 stallions, 2 mares, and a bunch of cherries in baskets. You're not the Wonderbolts. I don't care if all of they don't have the strength to carry that to stop that from plummeting into a ravine. That doesn't even make sense. Um, Lots of visual gags here that just don't make sense. When Pinkie gets sent back all the way back home, she slides into Sugar Cube. Blah 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 blah. She slides in. Ooh, she slides into Sugar Cube Corner and onto her bed, but she doesn't slide up the stairs. And everyone knows her bed isn't downstairs in Sugar Cube Corner. That doesn't make any sense. It's upstairs in the top. Her room is upstairs. Like it's just a bad again, for the sake of visual gags, we're gonna just compromise the writing and stuff, and that's annoying. Cadence was in this, and Celestia was in this, and they both talked for less than a minute. So, ooh, that's great. Luna wasn't there. Woo, Luna's never there. Um, I I just don't understand. Like it's so stupid. Cadence walks Pinkie Pie up to the border, like the mountain to where Yakistan is. They have to climb a mountain, and then when Pinkie Pie is flying back, because she gets blown back or whatever, Cadence is walking down the mountain. Cadence, you have wings and magic. Why are you walking down the mountain? For the visual gag to show that she passed you? It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Like, why would she be walking back if she could just fly back? I don't know. Um, but yeah, it wasn't a terrible episode. The yaks were annoying, like really annoying. They just destroyed everything. Okay. Uh, they made Spike not be able to play the piano on this one, and on You Gotta Share, You Gotta Care, he played the piano. So like, can he play the piano or can he not play the piano? Again, it's probably just for the gag to get the Yaks to destroy the thing because Spike can play the piano. We've seen it happen in the show before. I don't know. I was gonna give it a 3, but I probably have to give it a 2.5 just because of all of the annoying. Like, I don't think that makes sense at all parts. So yeah, like a 2.5 out of 5. It would have been good if it didn't have so many. It would have been decent, better than average, if it didn't have so many parts where I was just like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, 2.5 out of 5.